Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So, organic hemp dough pizza options can be made into thin crust, thick crust, and even stuffed cheese crust. Excuse me. Organic red chili flakes, extra parmesan, extra basil, extra parsley, extra cilantro are all available upon request as long as supplies allow. And anything and everything else that a customer would want would be available too as long as we can. Now, of course, you gotta be considerate with how much you guys want extra, because it's everything is an exchange, so you don't want to be giving away too much. You want to make sure that there's a good equal exchange of energy or resources in any type of dealing. So anyway, let's move on. All ingredients will be made organic and should be grown locally or by us. Number one, the margarita pizza, one of my personal favorites. Organic olive oil and or organic tomato sauce as a base based on the preference of the customer. Shredded organic mozzarella cheese, organic stewed / sauteed or heirloom tomatoes based on the preference of the customer. Organic garlic, organic Parmesan cheese, and organic basil as a garnish. And now with this particular pizza, I chose to put organic in front of all the toppings just to emphasize that it's going to be completely organic. But, as I just said up here, all ingredients are going to be organic. And as you'll see as I scroll down, I didn't do that for the rest of them, which I probably should, but I just haven't done it yet. So, is what it is. And here we have a picture of margarita pizza. All right, so number two, pesto pizza with chicken. Basil pesto as the base, mozzarella cheese, roasted cherry tomatoes and or sun-dried tomatoes, again based on preference, pine nuts, Parmesan cheese, fresh basil as a garnish. And we have a lovely picture there of a pesto pizza. And again, you can add chicken onto that as well or not. It's up to you guys. Then we got the barbecue chicken pizza, another favorite. Barbecue sauce or olive oil based. I've made them both ways, and it depends on the preference of the customer because it's easy to mix it up. We got chicken roasted in barbecue sauce, red onions, roasted bell peppers, usually red bell peppers, smoked mozzarella, regular mozzarella, and cilantro as a garnish. And there we have a nice, lovely picture of a barbecue chicken pizza, a very spicy, invigorating pizza. So is the pesto too. They both got the sauce just helps add that tangy kind of flavor, which makes it really delicious in my opinion. All right, we got a veggie pizza. Tomato sauce as base, but again, it could be made with an olive oil base if that's what they want. And you have spinach. A lot of times spinach is cooked underneath the cheese because if you put it on top, it wilts. But underneath, it seems to just goes along. The feng shui is just much better. So that's the way I've seen it done. That's the way I've done it, and it seems to work out very successfully. So why not change it if it ain't broke? And all right, so then we got mozzarella cheese, mushrooms, onions, peppers, black olives, and parsley and chopped garlic as a garnish. And another lovely picture of a veggie pizza right there. And for some reason, the veggie pizza, this literally took me probably about an hour just to get a picture of the veggie pizza underneath the veggie pizza ingredients. I don't know why. All these other pizzas, it was once I found a picture, I copy pasted and went on to it really easily. But for some reason, the veggie pizza was just being resistant. I literally had to keep doing it for almost probably close to an hour before I finally got one image to stick there. So just thought I'd mention that with you guys. All right, number five, the classic 4-cheese pizza. Tomato sauce base, mozzarella cheese, fontina cheese, Parmesan cheese, feta cheese, and parsley as a garnish. Now, dealing with all these different types of cheeses, and, as I said, I want to be able to at least, ideally, I want to be able to do all this on our own so we won't have to outsource to anybody else. But in case we do, then, it is what it is. But ideally, we would be able to have our own fontina, have our own Parmesan, have our own feta, have our own regular mozzarella, all these cheeses. And that would mean we would have to have our own dairy farm and cows and all this and that. So, I don't know much about farming or dairy farming or anything like that in nature. So I'm going to have to learn from people who know a lot to learn and want to share lessons in how to do these type of things. But what I've researched, cheese isn't all that bad for the human body, especially when it's taken in small amounts throughout the day, especially if it's organic cheese. And it's way better than having to eat meat, because when you obviously having to eat meat, you have to kill the fucking animals. So the cheese, the cows continue to live and thrive, and you can even give them a very harmonious way of living. And it's also a way of giving back to the greater good, the greater collective. So as long as I don't feel like the cows are being hurt or harmed, or that they're not wanting to participate, then I'm fine with using cheese. But I know some people probably aren't going to be cool with that. But man, we all got to do what we got to do. So all right, let's move on. Number 6, fruit and veggie pizza. This is a kind of a, it isn't too popular in the pizza industry from my experience, but some of them are. So, and I love fruit and veggie, and it's super healthy, so why not give it a shot? This particular toppings are ones that I came up with, but there's a lot of different recipes out there. But anyway, so we got olive oil base, mozzarella cheese, pineapple, roasted peppers, caramelized onions and or red onions, roasted apples, and cilantro as a garnish. And note, this is a type of pizza, like I said, I have never made, seen, or even heard of, but it sounds good to me, and so I would like to give it a try. And this isn't the exact toppings of the pizza I just mentioned, but it is a picture of a fruit and veggie pizza. So very vibrant and colorful. And then the most highly vibrant and colorful pizza is this rainbow veggie pizza. I just had to share with you guys this picture because I was like, wow, that just is screaming nothing but health and beauty and vibrancy and colors. And I mean, it's like, you don't think of pizza being something that can be made healthy, but it really can, especially if you make it out of hemp dough and you're using nothing but organic ingredients and tons of fruits and veggies, or even, lean good meats, if that's your thing. Cheeses too. And cheese also, like, you don't want it, like, a lot of times they put way too much cheese on pizza. So, they're getting those type of weights down and amounts down is also very key, or, key in making a very good and perfect pizza that's also healthy. So, yeah, these are all things that can be learned, man. Making pizza is fun. It's not like just creating a piece of art. As you can see, it's colors. You just put the colors and you try to balance them out as well as you can, and you come up with a delicious pie. And what I learned from one of the best kitchen managers I've ever had in my life, he told me very simply, just give it love. Just put love into your work, put love into the meal you're making, put love into whatever it is you're doing. If it's just helping out a customer, and you're going to get good results. You're going to get loving results. So that's really all it takes. It's very simple. So, yeah, all right, that's just a little something I got so far, but I just want to share it with you guys, and I hope you all have a good day. All right, love y'all. Bye.